Hi, I'm Chris.
Hi, I'm Straight.
Welcome to the show where the concept is self-explanatory from the title. Leo isn't with us again for another week because he also has a gig.
He's booked and blessed, unlike me.
Booked and blessed? Yes! I actually got that term from a drag queen. That's so funny.
Leo, come back, help me.
I actually thoroughly enjoyed this episode.
Yeah.
Barring a few things, but we'll talk about that when we get there.
I like how it's, now that there are fewer queens, you're really getting to know everybody more.
Yeah.
Okay, so this whole beginning section, I just remember Raja just like being sort of defensive and like kind of like calling out Scarlett.
Right, she was like, if you're in the bottom, you should admit that you're at the bottom. I'm like, but you were in the bottom too.
Yeah, like I feel like this was like, Raja was turning into the Raja show because she's like feeling all these insecurities and stuff, and like other queens are also picking up on that too, you know?
Right. You were in the bottom.
Yeah, you have no right to talk.
All right, so now we go into the mini challenge. I think it's a very funny challenge. I felt like the result was still very arbitrary.
Totally arbitrary, because if I were to have like picked the two winners of this challenge, it would have been Nita West, which made sense to me, and Silky.
Honey, I would have loved to see you and Leo, like two straight men, judge a boob challenge.
So I watched this episode with my girlfriend, and she was watching this section with me, and she's like, "This is really uncomfortable."
I'll say though that I disagree with that Silky should have won because her boobs did fall out.
Everyone's boobs were everywhere.
I think. Okay, yeah, you're right. Also, Nina's fell out.
Half of theirs fell out, and then half of theirs were like in their stomach.
Yeah, I do appreciate that they're being sensitive towards Evie, and so they're letting her stay in place. And I still think that she was doing a good job.
I didn't even notice that. Oh, yeah.
We're seeing hints of what's going on with the designing, and then we have RuPaul walking around, and she's telling Brooklyn that she has no personality, basically.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if I agreed with.
I feel like RuPaul was saying, like, I want to see more personality.
Right, that's true. Yeah. Can we talk about the way that Silky was talking to RuPaul?
Oh my gosh, yeah. It was so defensive. Like,
right.
Everything was like, it was like this back and forth that RuPaul was like, nope, I don't want this.
Right, like RuPaul was basically like, you know that you weren't good in the Halloween challenge, right? And,
yeah.
And Silky was like, no, I was.
RuPaul was like, you know it's the judges thing, like, mindset that matters, right?
Remember Silky had that line of like, I was basically in the bottom because I was too pretty. I'm like, girl, that's not.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Like, we've been asking for this for a while, right? Like,
yeah.
Just seeing more of Plastique. And yeah, I identify with her story a lot. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I think it's very brave and very vulnerable of her to cry on camera and to talk about her story.
Yeah, and you could tell the other queens also really appreciated that.
Except Raja.
Except Raja, because she's shady. Okay, so Plastique is talking about, like, this is her ma. Or like,
yeah,
they were under the same house or whatever. What does that mean?
There are Davenports,
yes,
right? And I mentioned that there's an original Davenport, Kennedy Davenport, and
so
and you take on the last name of a drag queen that like kind of takes you under your wing.
So house is sort of like that house of mentorship.
Right. What did you think about Alyssa Edwards since this is your first time meeting her?
Quick, on her feet, like making funny comments and everything. I thought she had good notes to talk about too for every single queen as they're coming on the runway. Like, she seemed pretty serious about giving them some like actual critiques about their runway look.
Yeah. Alyssa is a very, very good dancer.
Oh.
I'm sure you could possibly tell from just how she was choreographing people in a way.
Yeah, you could tell that she was like she's mastered her movement, but I didn't know she was a dancer though.
I actually didn't think about this. I was actually about to say that like I do think that it's really beautiful that like they had like this edit of like Plastique feeling estranged from her family for being gay.
Yeah.
And then we have like her chosen mother, her chosen family on the show for her, Alyssa Edwards, and then she wins.
Yeah.
I actually kind of appreciate it because it was this runway rehearsal section is a good break from like how brutal the dance rehearsals were with Yanis and
Travis Wall.
Yeah. Thank you. There was no like need to like be like, oh, you need to step it up.
Yeah. Like, everyone was just kind of in their element, having fun. Like, this is just a fun time. Like, everyone was just laughing with each other. You know?
Yeah, it's nice because like this runway part doesn't have anything to do with like an upcoming challenge.
Yeah.
But it still was like a fun break in a way.
Yeah, that's right. Evie has been a little bit like rubbing that in everyone's faces. Like, after she finished with this runway, she was like, I just want everyone to know that like everyone can push to their limits, even though despite like whatever disabilities or whatever. So she was kind of rubbing it in everyone's face. It kind of felt like that.
Well, I mean, she wouldn't have rubbed it in everyone's face if Silky didn't say something.
Yeah, that is fair.
I'm just saying. It's pretty simple.
It's so lame, but I love it.
It's pretty simple. Like it's like a. I mean, okay. If I was Alyssa Edwards, who was like known for being a dancing queen, I would be kind of embarrassed that if I was known for choreographing this, because it's a very simple line dance.
Yeah.
You know.
Have you been line dancing before?
Yeah, I've line danced before.
I've never been line dancing. I've been invited, but it stresses me out.
I went to really.
The idea of like going and doing this choreographed routine over and over, drunk all night.
All right, let's go into the runway portion.
Runway time. I thought it was gonna be a lot like less detailed and less quality. I remember the first design challenge was a lot less quality, I think, but in this one I feel like there's a lot more detail. So I think I was pleasantly surprised.
Right. All right. So we have Suga. I thought it was all right.
Yeah, I was okay with this. It was kind of a unique hairstyle.
I think it needed some edits to it, but like I did think that the corset was cute.
Yeah, I don't like Silky's. I don't know what she was saying.
Really?
I don't like it because
right.
it's like her hat and her belt don't look uniform. Maybe that's just me being picky.
I think the belt was a little bit poorly placed. Like maybe if that middle part was just thinned out a little bit, I think it might look better, because like it's showing like a very awkward portion of her midriff, like a very weird sliver of her midriff.
Yeah. And the belt just looks like it's like a little bit more condensed in the middle in terms of the beads or whatever, and then less scattered on the sides.
Got it.
And even her hat is like on the top is like, it looks like it's missing beans. Maybe that's intentional, but for me it looked like it was not.
I think she could have done more with the burlap cape, like caping though.
Yeah. I like the cape, but you're right. I agree.
The shape is great, but like the burlap just like takes down the outfit a little bit.
Yeah.
Just because there's no like adding to it, but I get that it might have been time, but also still like maybe a different choice. Also, I don't agree with her statement that it's like business power woman, because like if you're going to a meeting, you probably wouldn't show your midriff.
I wouldn't wear a cape either.
Cape caught in a jet turbine.
I thought Yvie killed it.
I
love this a lot.
I like this
really
a lot.
I really love Yvie's attention to detail. Like, there's not a portion in here, like you can see something you like on a macro level, but then as you look in on a micro level, you're like, wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of detail.
I personally think that it can be very risky to pair pink with red. Just because they're so close to each other, but like it works in a weird way.
Yeah.
For me.
Like she looks like a Hawaiian flower.
That's what she said.
I love it.
The boobs mismatch a little bit, but like also it kind of works, it accentuates boobs.
How are they mismatched?
It does feel like it stands out a little bit from the red and the yellow. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I see. Got it.
But
I thought you meant they were like.
No. No.
I was just imagining someone strutting on the runway and then a boob pops out now. That'd be so funny. Yeah, I expected Nina West to be this bad.
Really?
Yeah. Her outfits have traditionally not been very good, and this one for me is
especially her constructed ones.
Yeah, and the first one she was really stressed out. I'm surprised they didn't highlight how stressed she probably was doing this. The idea is cool. I really don't like the outfit in general. I don't like how it's like a dot of purple, like the purple sticks out. And then also her walk, to me, she looks like she's like stepping on flowers. I don't like it.
Did you notice like as she was like strutting, like the corset was going like this?
Yes.
Kind of?
Yeah. I've noticed that before. I think Plastique had that, like her corset was kind of.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that not a good thing?
It almost kind of looks like a happy trail.
Just putting it right down the middle.
Like leading down to a belly button.
Yep. Brooklyn Heights looks incredible.
I like this, yeah.
This actually looked like the high design challenge that they're looking for,
yeah.
You know? And I love the orange like slices. It makes it really fun.
Right, like kind of using them like jewels in a way.
Ross, that also, shot of Ross.
That ass crack.
So I like the idea of the outfit, but I feel like it's executed poorly. Like the edges look a little bit rough, and then their critique of her looking like a linebacker was definitely true too.
Oh, what a play!
What do you think about Vanjie?
I think the skirt is completely disjointed from the top. I actually really like the construction of the top.
Yeah.
I actually think it's a very interesting like construction style.
Yeah.
And I think it's showing midriff, but like that's the skirt when it has literally no rope on it, like it just feels so disjointed from the top.
Yeah. You know what I'm noticing? I think Vanjie needs more like outward costume silhouette because Vanjie's a smaller person.
It would be cool to just see like Vanjie try pants.
Okay, might be an unpopular opinion.
Oh.
I really like the idea. I think it was poorly executed though. Really poorly
Okay.
executed. Like the pants and stuff were falling apart. You can see the seams. And
Also, the pants felt disjointed from the top, I feel like.
I didn't necessarily think so. I thought like the side stripes like kind of worked with the top. You know?
Okay.
But I loved that part when she threw the what do you call that?
The bouquet?
The bouquet behind her. Like that
Whatever
was a
it
cool
was.
concept. Yeah, like that was kind of a fun reveal performance moment. And
It wasn't,
I
it wasn't a reveal. It was just
It was like a get rid of my bouquet moment. It was fun. I liked it. Like green on her eyebrows and stuff, which is really cool. But I
Right.
think it's the pants and the actual detailing
right.
that
The
messed
judges said that they liked her makeup, but
Yeah.
this part,
Yeah. Okay, so Plastique is in a similar, for me, in a similar place as Evie. Very detailed, lots of intentional thought as to like every single part of the outfit. You
yeah,
know?
I really like
It
this.
looks well constructed.
I actually think it's pretty shocking, especially since it's construction based, just because like she did not show a lot of construction creativity in the first episode.
That is true. Yeah.
I actually like this a lot because this look actually, it feels very elevated and it feels like a celebrity could wear it like in a Vogue.
Yeah. That makes
Cover.
sense. I thought Silky should have been at the bottom. I also just don't like her. I thought this whole episode, it was really cool because she won the whole challenge too.
Yeah,
you
she
know?
won. Good job, Plastique.
That's our microphone. Kenneth, just blur the little microphone sticking at the top. As long as there's no cursor in the middle of the runway. Then we're good, Kenneth.
We have Raja lip syncing for the third time.
Who was it that we felt like gave up? I felt like Raja gave up.
Really?
I felt like Raja gave up.
She was like swinging her.
But she
Right.
was swinging in a way that was like, I give up.
Really?
She was like, I'm defeated. I can't do this. I got the energy from Raja the whole time where I'm like, I think you've kind of just quit. And I think even for me, their looks in the beginning, it could have been the edit of course, but like the way that they were looking in the beginning kind of showed me who wanted it more, you know?
Sure. I also think it spells death when you immediately take off like a part of your outfit in the beginning.
Oh, you think so? Why?
Just because you could have saved it for dramatic effect during the song.
Oh, gotcha. I think she maybe like, I feel restrained, increasing my power level.
Yeah, I guess.
And then when your hair falls off, it's never a good look. And I'm glad that she like saved it. Raja saved her hair and like used it as part of the performance, you know?
But was that an accident? Kira was just having more fun at this point. Yeah, Kira was just having more fun.
Yeah, I think Raja's just like walking around, strutting around the stage, not giving any moments. Like, I'm gonna walk over here and like, oh, my hair's gonna fall off. I'm gonna walk over here and oop, Akira's on the floor. Like, I'm gonna walk over here. But Akira was like on the ground, like totally bouncing her shoulders with the trumpet. And
Right.
I'm like, that was a hilarious moment. And you saw all the judges laughing too.
Right.
It wasn't close, but that's Raja. She doesn't learn. Sorry, we love you. Don't at me.
That's all we have for this episode. Thanks so much for coming again, Richard. And yeah, let us know what you think about the episode in the comment section below. Of course, Richard, where can we find you and your work?
You guys can find me. My dance profile on Instagram is Richie Waymang, and my music profile is 6th Street Music.
And you can follow Leo on Leo Shaw Music everywhere.
Right here, Leo.
And my social media, as always, is OneWingedChris on all social media as well. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Bye!
Yeah.